your mom. It's this little ball from the cookies.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're live.
What's up? Here, have a ball.
What the?
What's going on?
What's going on is we're live.
We
like
are
I said.
live. Yep.
We're professional NASCAR drivers.
We are.
I don't fucking know.
My watch is wrong.
I don't even work here.
So,
All right.
you were talking earlier about fasting.
No, you
I
were
was.
talking
Whatever.
earlier about
You were
fasting,
too.
you weirdo.
Okay. So, what do you know about it?
You don't eat?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know that if you do a 7-day fast, it reduces your chances of getting like arthritis,
Certain
Alzheimer's,
kinds of
cancers.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Dana White recently did that.
He did, what did he do, 86 hours, 85?
86 hours. Now, if you watch his video, though, he wasn't very informative, I guess, on what he comes on and says. He says that he did this fast, and he says, well, he goes, let me tell you how I did it. And then he talks about how the first 24 hours you don't eat anything. And then he says, then the next day, he's like, you have this bone broth here. And he holds up, his brand or whatever.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say how many times a day you do that. Do you do that every day thereafter? He doesn't talk about, because I know he's into exercise and stuff like that. He doesn't talk about, do you exercise during the fast? So we had to kind of research that.
Oh, did you figure out exactly what to do?
We found out, yeah, that you actually drink the bone broth twice a day. Those little boxes, I don't remember how many ounces they are.
You drink the entire box?
Yeah, like once, and then later on in the day you'll have another one. And you don't exercise at all during this because your body's trying to repair. That's kind of what a fast does. It repairs old dead cells and everything.
Right.
And if you were to work out during that time with no food, you're damaging that tissue, and then your body has to try to work to repair that also, so you don't get the benefits from the fast.
Makes sense, because your body's got to multitask.
Because when you fast, your body is actually clearing out dead cells from your liver, from even like dead skin cells. So people that have loose skin, stuff like that from losing weight can actually get rid of some of that loose skin over time and tighten things up.
So if you're to do like a 20-hour fast, say, you don't have to do the bone broth stuff. I mean, you just pretty much have water, and then you put a little bit of salt in the water, right?
Well, you can get electrolytes as long as you make sure that it's not
calorie-free,
carb-free. You just want, and you actually don't want to take amino acids at all during a fast, because those can be thought of, it can slow down your rate that you get with the fasting, actually, because it's thought of as a calorie from your body, even though like your bottle may say 0 calories, amino acids are still calories to your body.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've been thinking about doing a carnivore diet recently, because every time I have carbs, I just
yeah.
And brain fog, and I get like a congestion in my head, and I don't know for sure if it is caused by carbs.
I think.
What?
Your congestion in your head.
Yeah. It's called my brain because it's so massive.
But the fast, I think, like you were talking, like a 24-hour one, even with that water fast like Dana White did, the first 24 hours you just drink water and take your electrolytes. You don't have any bone broth at all. So I've done fasts in the past. Normally I just do like a 16-hour one.
Yeah.
But I did a 36-hour one time. And
Didn't you do like a 70-something?
I did. I tried to do a 72-hour one once. I made it to 68 hours, I think, and of course, then
you could have made it to 69 for comedy.
I wasn't having any bone broth. That was 0 calories for 68 hours, nothing but water and some electrolytes, and I just felt that last stretch, I felt horrible.
I think Mr. Beast for a video did it where he tried to go 30 days without food, and he made it to like 20.
Jeez.
He had like doctors and stuff monitoring him and like injecting stuff with him and stuff.
Right.
I can't remember how far he made it.
He's probably making millions of dollars to do it. So
well,
that's a little bit of inspiration.
He was doing it while making other videos and stuff too. He said some days it was just horrible to try to record because he was so blah.
Oh yeah. Now I know that fasting like 36 hours, you feel actually great. I mean, you're not hungry at that point.
Well, it's like you go through like a hungry point for a minute, and then it's like once that turns off, your body's in like a
It's amazing.
Primal mode type thing, right?
You feel super focused. You feel energetic. You're not hungry or anything. And from about 36 hours, I'd say, to 50 some hours, you feel just incredible. And then it starts kind of degrading and going down from there. But
Yeah.
I'm going to try this one.
I have
86
never done
hours.
like a long fast.
Can't work out. Can't do. I mean, you do your normal daily things, but you don't want to like jump on the treadmill or go for a run or lift weights. You know, just kind of take it easy. So
That's boring.
we'll see what happens. I want to try it, see what it's like, but I think the actual bone broth part will make it a lot easier because 24
'Cause you're still
hours
putting
without,
something in
you're
your
still
body.
getting something a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But 24 hours, that's easy. I mean,
Is it? Most
Yeah.
people would say it's not.
I do 16-hour ones all the time. That 36-hour one, that was just over a weekend. That was easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does. It's supposed to have amazing health benefits. So, anybody out there know anything about it? Get any comments about that?
Well, people are saying that they want to do it, but they just haven't.
Yeah. It's a commitment. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do, but think all the time you save in the day, you know, for one thing, just how much
Not
time
eating, not making
preparing food, eating, you know. I mean, that's hours a day. You got extra time right there. And the health benefits then, you know, and
What kind of bone? Maybe like ham bones?
ham. It's little boxes of either beef broth or chicken broth.
You
And
said
wanna
bone broth.
It's bone broth, yeah. It's chicken bone broth or beef. Yeah. So it has some minerals and vitamins that you need to get through the day, I guess.
Yeah. Someone said they don't watch us for the jokes. They just watch us for that view.
Oh yeah,
Off our porch.
really? Well,
Yeah.
whatever gets you there.
That's
I
just
guess.
great.
Yeah, it's a nice view.
What have you been up to since? We haven't done this since the new year.
We haven't.
No, last day we did this was the 31st.
Well,
So it's 2024 now.
yeah. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep.
What's everybody been up to? You're reading the comments, questions.
Trying to see if anyone's saying anything interesting.
Are there very many people on?
There's about 40.
Yeah. Yeah, the view here is great. It's actually a lot of people think it's like the Arkansas River or something like that. It's a Bull Shoals Lake is where we're at. So
Yeah, we can actually see Missouri from our house, so
right.
it's pretty weird. I remember when we first found that out, I was like, I was younger then. I'd probably still.
Well, you would be younger. Even
I
if
was
it,
older
Even if it
then.
was yesterday, you'd still be younger.
I was older when I found this out, but
People say, I was younger. Were you? Really? That's
Really?
surprising.
Were you
'Cause, like,
older?
you were
No.
younger yesterday.
you weren't older. That's
I never got that. Well, when I was younger,
You saw that as a meme one time. You
No, I
understood
didn't.
it until then, and then
no,
you probably
I
saw it
never-
as a meme.
I don't
and you were
read
like,
memes.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the view.
Follow a bunch of meme pages. Love from the UK.
That's cool.
Yeah. Do you have a garden?
Do I have a garden?
Do you garden?
Not here.
Talk about your old
It's
garden.
all rocks here. How are you supposed to garden? No, we have an area we could put a garden in. It's got good soil and everything. But up in, when we lived in Iowa, we had a really nice garden up there. Nice soil.
I remember the whole thing used to be like green beans.
Green
It
beans.
was like half
It was
the
kinda
whole thing
overgrown.
was green beans.
Those are good, though.
And then what was it cucumbers were everywhere
those took,
too?
yeah, we didn't know.
They
When we
just-
first started, we didn't know how much those would expand. And so we had like jars and jars of pickled stuff for a while. It was crazy. I think we still have some cucumbers.
From then?
Yeah, definitely.
What else did we grow? We grew some watermelons at one point.
Yeah, corn.
Squash, right?
We had sweet corn.
Yeah.
Some kinds of squash.
Zucchini.
Lettuce,
Tomatoes.
broccoli just took up so much room for what you got out of it. And cauliflower, we tried
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We did that. The beans, I mean, those were great because you go out and pick those one day, and then 3 days later they're ready to be picked again. You just steady supply.
Oh, yeah.
So, real good fresh stuff. But down here, everything you can't. I mean, it's just all rock. It's just
And I feel like
crazy.
it's time constraints, too.
Yeah, all the weeding, I don't have time for that. But, I mean, we put up a fence here, putting in big cedar posts, and it
Oh
took
my
us like an
gosh.
hour for each hole. We had to
Sometimes longer than that. Sometimes we'd be like, We're taking a break. Fuck this.
One hole, it'll take that long.
Yeah.
We have to get out a bar and break through rocks, and it's just crazy.
Just
Up there
sit
in
there and
Iowa, you
just
dig a hole in 5 minutes for a post. Down here, it was at least an hour per hole at the minimum.
Yeah, we could start with post hole diggers for like what?
6 inches.
Yeah, if that, and then we'd be like,
Start breaking it up with a
and I'm
bar
like,
and
fuck.
tile spade. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But we put in. We actually went around the property and cut down big cedar trees and made posts.
It was pretty cool.
Like
It looks
8
good.
inch. They're about 8 inches.
Well, it's funny when we
across.
started, we had like a
12
different
inches.
idea in mind for the size, and then towards the end, we were using bigger ones.
Yeah.
So one side of the fence has smaller posts, and the other side
a
is
little smaller.
big
yeah.
ones.
But turned out good, I think.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Those posts will last a long time. So.
Oh, yeah, they're cedar.
Right. Yeah, that was quite an adventure putting that in.
Yeah, and then stretching the fence using the tractor,
Yeah.
pull it in real tight, and
Right.
yeah, dog's definitely got a big
Good
old
area
fenced-in
now.
yard now.
So what are people saying? They probably don't want to hear about our fence.
Oh, people love our fence.
They do.
Someone lives in Iowa. Where did we live? We lived about an hour east of Council Bluffs, right? About
Well,
40 minutes east.
East? No, it was
Was
kind
it?
of like north.
It was north? No, it was east. It was northeast.
Northeast, but more north.
What was that town?
Missouri
where-
Valley was
yeah,
close to
where
there.
the interstate was.
It was actually Woodbine, Iowa, is where we lived. So small town. We were in the country there, but
Someone,
Yes.
when we were talking about sweet corn, someone said, "Is there sour corn?"
not that I know of.
There might be.
What else? Anything else?
The guy from the UK said that the sense of humor that we have is international.
Yeah,
It's understood.
goes anywhere.
International.
I know we got a lot of people from like Australia.
We get a lot
that
from
seems to be a
Australia.
big area.
One of our biggest towns, our biggest cities, is, what is it called? It's in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
It's
yeah.
one of our biggest cities.
And we don't even know
it's like-
how that happened. Or
It's like
anything.
South Africa. We're big in South Africa. I
Get
guess.
messages from people all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
Russia, just everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like we'll get the comments in Russian or something like that, or I don't even know the language sometimes.
Yeah, luckily they have that little. Most of the
Translate
platforms
thing,
have
yeah.
that translator. I have no. I don't know if I should like them or not until I know for sure
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Yep.
So
The sticker on the laptop is upside down. Listen, when it's closed, it faces me. I don't know why I put it that way, but it's still the guy sticker, which you can get at shoptheguy.com.
plug, shameless plug.
Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff on there too. Go check it out.
Yeah, someone was asking one of the videos I had the stocking hat on. They're like, I need one of those. I'm like, well, you can get one.
Stocking hat.
Yeah.
One of ours?
Yeah.
Oh, the beanie.
guy- yeah, the beanie.
Beanie.
Whatever.
It's not stocking hat.
What's the same? It's from the 80s. Come on.
Dork. You're old.
I am old. So what are people wanting to know? Anything? What'd you do today? How was work? Exciting as usual?
How was work? It was great. What do you mean? I
Yeah.
love going to work. I love waking up to an alarm and having to go to work and answer to other people. It's amazing. I love
Making
it.
other people money.
Yep. I love work.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, like, I imagine anytime that I complain about work, that older people in particular are going to be like, you don't even know what real work is back in the day. And I just feel like everyone's going to bitch at me for saying I don't like work. And it's
They
funny.
probably will. You deserve it.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
It's all right, though. Yeah, no, I don't enjoy work, but
No.
it pays.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't either.
No, it didn't. Lucky you.
I worked a long time.
Yeah.
Longer than you ever will.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I'll work more than you do, but I'll work on other things. I won't work a 9 to 5 forever.
Okay.
That's my main thing right now is just escaping a 9 to 5.
Right.
'Cause it's like-
having the freedom,
Yeah,
working
'cause,
for
like,
ourselves.
I think about it's like you have a select amount of time, right? And then you're dead. And it's like, why would I spend that time doing certain things that are just like so meaningless, really? Like, yes, they pay.
Jobs are monotonous.
Yeah.
Doing the same old thing.
Well, and
every
it's like,
day.
here's another thing is like, your brain wants to do things, it wants to build habits so that it can just go on autopilot most of the time because your brain takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So it builds habits. Like, you ever drive somewhere and then
Oh, yeah, you get there and you're like, wow, I don't even remember going past there.
Because
Yeah.
you drove so many
Right.
times, it's a
Sure,
habit at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
And so my girlfriend asked me at one point, she was like, how was work today? And I'm like,
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I just did
I'm like,
it.
it just kind of happened.
yeah.
And it's like, that's so, like, my brain has just
Wasting your
turned
life. You're-
8 to 10 hours a day into just a habit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, I'm not. That's annoying.
Yeah. And it's good to challenge your brain. And once you've done a job at a factory or wherever for so long, unless you have a job that's constantly changing, if you do the same thing every day, your brain is just stagnant. You're just like going through
And so, and I
through
feel
the
like I
motions,
feel like it's not good
you
for
know?
my health.
No.
It
not.
can't be, because like when I'm there, I'm just like
You
I
really
don't wanna
should
be
try
here.
to grow constantly and challenge yourself and learn new things. And I mean, a lot of jobs, especially like factory work and stuff, once you know the routine there, you know the machines, you're just going through the motions and you're not really challenging yourself, you know.
Well, and I try to listen to like audiobooks and stuff like that, but even to that point, it's like I'm still just stuck in a physical location.
Right.
Like I can do things, but then like physically, I'm stuck there, and I have to do my job, or I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta go there, I gotta type in a code, I gotta, biometrics my finger in. Nope, you're in the system. You're here.
Yeah.
Good job. And it's like, what? No, I don't want to do this.
Right.
But it is what it is
For now.
for now.
Yep.
Exactly.
So what else? What's going on?
I haven't been reading them. Keep talking while I
I haven't been reading them.
Well, no, we've been
People
talking.
want to know.
What kind of Camaro do you have? Start talking. I'll read.
It's a 2018 1LE SS, but it's got modifications, obviously. So
Someone said keep doing what we're doing. The short content, one-liners, it's working, and
yeah,
that we're very valued on YouTube.
that's
And,
awesome.
Well, one thing that we're growing so fast. Like I was looking just because I was curious on the averages and stuff. We're way above the average content creator. I was telling you this the other day. The average time for a content creator on YouTube to get to 1,000 subscribers is 22 months.
Right.
We did it in 4 months, I believe. But we're not even to our 22-month point. We're at 147,000. So, I mean, we're at least 147,000 or 147 times the average number.
That's pretty good.
We're Instagram to get 100,000 followers. Average time is 2 years. We're at 350,000, and we've been doing it for less than a year.
That took off real quick, and that's real steady. Like some of
It
the other
grows
platforms
pretty
are like up and down, you know. But that's kind of like a pretty steady platform, really.
Yeah, it keeps.
We got to
moving.
watch what we say on there, though. I mean,
Censorship is a lot more prevalent on there.
yeah,
For sure.
I tell people on there if you want to see, because we don't put all of our stuff on there. It just
Can't.
won't pass.
Yeah.
They censor it, and so I tell people on there if you want to see 100% of everything, go to YouTube. You know, because we've never had any problems there. Even some of the
We've
other
had,
ones.
I believe we've had 1 or 2 videos where they cut some of the monetization.
Because we used a song or something.
Oh, I think because of what we said in the video.
Oh, really?
But they've never like completely taken monetization away. They've never taken a video down. They've never. I feel like YouTube is definitely our friend when it comes to
Yeah, definitely.
censorship and stuff. We're not bullied on here really.
No. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, and then TikTok. I never looked at the numbers on how long it takes to get to 100,000 on there, but I know that the average growth rate or a good growth rate is going up by 2.5% followers a month, and we go up 10 to 20% every
Well, like
month.
I was saying the other day, when we first started out on TikTok, I would look at someone that had like 12,000 followers. I'm like, wow, look at them. And then that same person still only, we were way below that, and we've just passed them like crazy.
just so big.
That same person that was at 12 before is maybe at like 16 now, thousand. And then I would really look at somebody that was like 200,000 followers. I'm like, oh my God, that's so many followers. And then past them, they're still at like 220.
Yeah.
So in the time that we gained 400,000 followers, they would gain 20,000 followers.
Well, now I'm curious. What is the?
So that's just crazy to think about that. But hopefully it'll keep going up.
Oh, it definitely will.
And we will eventually, up our videos as far as
We just keep trying to get a little
trying
bit better.
different things.
Like
And
a big upgrade that we made pretty early on. I don't remember when, but we started adding captions to our videos.
Right.
That was a thing we never used to do, and then we started adding captions, and boom, there's a little spike.
that helped.
And then we were going through a slow period, so we're like, okay, what can we do now?
Better camera.
Better camera.
you know.
Little spike. Then we were like, okay, what can we do now?
And it
then
used to be
started
we would
doing
just
color
tell-
editing, and then we did audio editing,
Right.
and now, and I'm sure
first
we'll figure out
started it-
more and more.
It was just like a monotone dad joke. And now we try to turn dad jokes into skits, something different. I mean,
Yeah,
we're not just sitting on a dock telling dad jokes.
yeah, we're pretty unique on there for sure.
And father-son thing going on, and we're
You don't
bringing
see
some
much of
other
that.
people into it slowly. We want to eventually get like a bunch of
A
different
team,
people in
yeah.
it, in videos. We want to up our budget so we can do like more, not really special effects, but and we'll still have the one-liner, little short, snappy
Of course,
ones
yeah.
also, but we want to do that. We've even talked about doing like 15-minute little shows and just all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, I feel like what we do could be turned into like what we could do.
like a really quick little sitcom type thing.
Exactly,
you know?
like little sitcoms that are 15 to 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will. But we're never going to stop the old school stuff, the dad jokes, which we call bantering back and forth. And also, we will never stop the little short, snappy ones, 10, 15, 20-second little clips. We'll
Yeah.
always do those. Those are fun,
Just get into some
We
longer
want a
form stuff as
variety,
well.
which we're already doing a little bit longer stuff, here and there. Trying to get some up over a minute. We've got some that are 3 or 4 minutes, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah. We do have some full-length ones. Thing with those is it's a whole nother world to learn on YouTube because you have to get down the title and you have to get down the thumbnail as well because with the shorts, people just scroll to them. We don't have to have a catchy title. We don't have to have a hooky thumbnail. We just... If it
But as people get to
resonates
know
with
us
people-
more, I think they'll click on those if they see the name.
Well, they see
hopefully.
the name, they'll see the name, and they'll click because of the name.
Because those are fun to make too.
Oh, yeah.
And they do take more time to make and to edit and to plan and everything. But as far as the little snappy ones, we can't just go right through them. But
Yeah.
they're fun. So
That's okay.
we'll do more and more, you
Yep.
know.
Oh, yeah. Ready to call it?
Sure.
All right, folks.
All right.
Thank you
Happy
for
New
tuning
Year
in tonight.
and thanks for tuning in. And
I hope you guys have a great 2024.
we'll see you soon. Thanks.